Ben, walking out for England at your home venue in 1 month's time for that test match, it doesn't get much more special than that.
No, it doesn't. Obviously I've only played one test here and against the West Indies and scored runs and we won. So hopefully I can repeat that. It would just be nice to come here in front of, I'm sure, a packed Trent Bridge.
You mentioned obviously not having that many opportunities. This feels like it's something to savour then if it's something that doesn't come around that long.
Yeah, exactly. And, the crowd here I know are always so good. One of the big, things I miss are kind of playing on a Friday night and it's packed out. And so, I'm very fortunate that I'll get to see them here playing in an England shirt.
What else do you think makes Trent Bridge such a special place to play? It feels like it's well set up for Test cricket with this sort of atmosphere and then the history of it as well.
I mean, obviously the history. I love how kind of small the ground is and how close the crowd are to the players. I've always loved that playing here, home and away, for and against Notts. But you only have to look at it. It's a special ground, and it's obviously a ground that I've had success at as well. So, I really look forward to it.
Is that something that you can feed off the crowd, whether you're batting or fielding?
I think fielding it probably helps me a bit more. I think, batting you can find ways to go into the zone and almost forget they're there at times. But I think periods of the day, especially in Test cricket, they can kind of pick you up when things are going a little bit quiet, or certainly if I'm out in the middle and, I've had times batting with Stokesy or someone at the other end who's going and that can be quite good to watch.
And you mentioned obviously Ben Stokes and other members of the England camp. Have you had a chance to speak to them about this test match and what they feel about Trent Bridge?
Not really, to be honest. It's obviously lads are kind of off doing different things, and I've been having a break and almost getting away from cricket. So we'll meet up in a few weeks, and I'm sure we'll get very excited about it.
How about the match itself? Zimbabwe, obviously, they won yesterday. They're going to be fired up. They're not to be underestimated.
No, and they've got some really good players, and I think any side like that who are playing against England in England in front of a full house are going to be desperate to try and beat us. So you can't take any game for granted. And we'll certainly look at it to go out there and try and beat them.
And it's the start of a very special summer, obviously, with India to follow, and then a little-known Ashes series on the horizon as well.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't get much bigger than that, those two series. So we'll take things one step at a time, try and beat Zimbabwe, and then look ahead to the India series.